Hey guys, this is math for Monday, May 11th. We are just going to be doing one set every day from now on. Just got everybody caught up exactly to where I need us to be so that we can finish the book, do the final test, and be awesome. Please let me know if you guys have any questions on anything, okay? All right, so today we are on set 135 for Math 65, and this is adding and subtracting mixed numbers part 3. So we may add or subtract mixed numbers just as we add or subtract fractions, but we have to make sure they are in the same shape and have common denominators. So say I have 3 1/2 plus 1 1/3. Just like we talked about in our last lesson, we have to have common denominators. So here we know they both can be multiplied by each other. So we're going to multiply this by 3 over 3, multiply this by 2 over 2. Okay, and we just are doing the fractions, so we bring the whole numbers over. 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 3 is 6, plus, bring my whole number over. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, and then I just simply add. 3 plus 2 is 5. Some of you are adding the denominators. We don't add the denominators. Okay, guys? When you add or subtract, the denominators stay the same. That's why they have to have common denominators. So do not add them. We only add or subtract the numerators. Okay, that's something really important to remember. In multiplication and division, you do multiply the denominators or divide the denominators, but in addition and subtraction, they always stay the same. That's why we get them in like terms for addition and subtraction. Okay, 3 plus 1 is 4. So we have 4 and 5, 6. All right, let's try a subtraction problem. Okay, 5 3/4 minus 4 1/2. Now, this is going to take a couple of our lessons that we learned, and we're going to look at our smaller denominator. Can the smaller denominator become the bigger denominator? It can, right? If I multiply it by 2. So I actually only need to change this one. So we're going to just bring 5 3/4 straight over, bring my whole number straight over, and then multiply. Whatever I do to my denominator, I have to do to my numerator. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract, I keep my denominators the same. 3 minus 2 is 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 1/4. Okay, just remember why we get them in shape is because the denominators stay the same, and they have to be the same because they don't change in adding or subtracting. Okay, I would like you guys to do C, D, G, H for your practice problems. You have set 135, which would be odd, and you need to do numbers 12 and 14 as well if you're on half sets. Otherwise, obviously, you're on full sets. Okay, Math 76. We are doing experimental and theoretical probability, which is something that you guys need to do. I wish we were in the classroom together, but you need a pair of dice. And then you're going to do the practice problems A, B, C, D, because we're talking about theoretical probability. So this is something that you guys are actually going to need to do on your own. Let's see. Well, let's try to do one together. This is kind of tricky. This is really something you guys need to do. Otherwise, this lesson will take a super duper long time. So I'm going to just have you read through lesson 133. You'll need dice and coins, but I think dice should work. You follow along in here, and then you don't need to do the practice because just doing the set will be practice enough. So just do that, and then you don't need to do any practice problems. And you guys have set 133, and that is also odd. And it is included in your problems. Let me know if you have any questions on this. This is just ones that if we were in the classroom, we would be using manipulatives and doing this all together and turning it all together. but it's something that it would be work better and make more sense if you guys do this on your own, or grab a parent or a sibling, turn it into a game. Be super fun. Let me know if you have any questions.